Okay, so I have been roasting my garlic for a while. I just put some oil on my tomatoes. I'm putting them in the oven. This is a Turkish inspired pasta dish. It's not the pasta dish that you guys see. Even though I'm using the bow tie pasta, I'm, I'm roasting my garlic. I'm not like shaving it and stuff like that. Okay, so I have my onions going with some cumin, some paprika. I know my onions are too big. I can't care. I'm gonna add some chopped garlic, and I have some roasted garlic, with the tomatoes in the refrigerator. You cannot do what I'm doing if you are serving people who do not eat pork. I know this dish does not call for pork, and I wish I had lamb, and I'm not using pork, but I am using bacon grease. So, and it's only because it's here, and I have some other meals that I have to make tomorrow, and I want to save some of my olive oil. I use olive oil with the tomatoes. Tomatoes and garlic. Oh yeah, and I'm doing two different kinds of garlic. Some minced, smashed, and the other ones are whole cloves of garlic that I'm going to break up into my yogurt. So I need to caramelize it. Okay, so I have added my garlic to this. I'm cooking the onions down with some more. I'm gonna raise the heat. And I have the tomatoes in here. I will take the garlic that's under the tomatoes, and I'm gonna put it. So Joy, my sister, prefers Chobani. I prefer Faye, I guess it's called. But I'm gonna use this near empty container of yogurt, put my roasted garlics in here, and add some of this to it, and that's going to be my yogurt garlic sauce. Okay, here's the roasted garlic that I pulled out of my tomatoes, and I am going to put the tomatoes back in the oven. My pasta water still isn't boiling, and therefore I have not put my hamburger in. Ground beef. I really would rather have lamb, but I'm using what I have. I put my tomatoes on broil, so I need to get it fast. I'm doing the bare minimum, by the way. I've got my onions pretty darn caramelized. Turn them down. I've got to add the meat. Of course, my pasta isn't boiling. I have mashed up my garlic, and I'm gonna add it to my yogurt to make my yogurt sauce. Okay, I added a little garlic powder, a lot of garlic powder, a lot of ginger, a little bit of dill, a little bit of herb de Provence. I like it, a little bit of honey, because a lot of people said that if you use the Greek yogurt, it's got the thickness, but it's too sour. And to use a whole milk thick yogurt that's not Greek, but I just sweetened it with a little honey. Okay, so this has come to the boil. This is my pasta water, and as you can see, this is waiting on me to put my ground beef in, and I have sliced up raw tomatoes too, and I need to make my paprika butter. So the ground beef comes from my stepfather's farm, and I will have another thing that I cooked way earlier that I haven't posted. Pork butt, that also comes from his farm. The steaks come from his farm. Yeah, so now I'm gonna get to cooking the ground beef. Okay, I literally forgot to add my tomato paste before I added my ground beef, so there's that. And I still have to make my paprika butter. Okay, so this should be flavor on top of flavor on top of flavor. You see my flame up, and that's my paprika butter. Okay, everything's almost done. I'm just, waiting for the pasta. There's butter. I'm gonna form an assembly line because I see most people layer everything, and I normally would just mix it all together, but I guess today I'm gonna layer it so that they can, mix it themselves and see. So I guess I'm gonna do like some pasta, then the ground beef and the tomato, then the yogurt, then a little bit more ground beef and tomato, and then that. I think we'll be able to eat this tomorrow too. Only 3 of us here. Tomorrow's a hard day. So everything is done. I'm gonna try to plate this really quickly. So I might have roasted the tomatoes too much, and my mom might actually kill me about her pan. There's the sauces. I'm adding cheeses. That's the raw tomato. Okay, let me plate. So my stepdad needs to eat now. So I'm gonna use his plate first. And this is it. It's layered. I put a little bit of the butter on there. He doesn't like a lot of fat, so yeah. Now I'm gonna make mine and mom's. Okay, I did my mom's a little different. I added the yogurt on top of the pasta, then the meat, then the yogurt. There's, of course, the caramelized tomatoes, the fresh tomatoes, and the paprika butter from my mom. And of course, mine has red pepper flake put all over it. All right, bon appetit and toodles.